Time now for the morning rush. State police back out this morning, helping Albuquerque police crack down on crime. It's part of their police surge involving 50 state officers. Their patrols focusing on southwest and southeast Albuquerque with extra units along Central. The surge has been going on for 2 weeks. Police say they've made 250 arrests so far.
Our next weather maker will come in the form of a dry line out across eastern New Mexico. So we're going to keep an eye on a few spot storms possible out towards Chavez, Eddy, Lee County. That's not going to be only today, but also tomorrow as well. Some of those thunderstorms firing up in our eastern counties before pushing into Texas. Heads up, some of those storms could be on the strong to severe side. David?
New this morning, a controversial bill charging drivers to pay for the crash cleanup is revised this morning. The Journal reports that the new version would allow AFR to bill for the use of hazardous materials over $1,500. You will not be charged if the department uses heavy equipment to extract people. The ordinance requires city council approval.
Breaking overnight news, British Prime Minister Theresa May says she will step down in about 2 weeks. Her announcement comes after 3 rough years and failed attempts to deliver Brexit. Her latest attempt to get it passed on Tuesday didn't even get to a vote. May says she will officially step down as the leader of the Conservative Party on June 7th.
Happening today, State Land Commissioner Stephanie Garcia Richard is set to hold a public meeting this morning to discuss gender-neutral language. She wants to replace gender-specific pronouns like he, his, or him, with more neutral references like they. The public hearings will take place this morning in Santa Fe.
This morning, baseball fields across the city are feeling the effects of rainwater, especially for players at Atrisco Valley Little League. Coaches say the park continues to hold on to rainwater, sometimes well after the storm has passed. The county says that's because the park is also used to protect surrounding neighborhoods from flooding. Kristen.
Metro Threat Index only at a 2 for today. We've got no rain expected here in Albuquerque. We're going to dry out underneath that mostly sunny sky. Highs in the 70s. The only concern will be slightly breezy conditions. Those winds at about 10 to 15 coming out of the south this afternoon. Crystal?
This morning, one metro neighborhood is hoping to cut lanes and boost foot traffic. More than 15,000 cars pass through the Edo neighborhood. That's near Central and Broadway every day. Neighbors want to reduce Broadway to 1 lane in each direction, keeping the turn lanes and adding a bike lane with crosswalks. City Councilor Isaac Benton says he's looking into the idea.
The number of child migrant deaths continues to spark outrage this morning. A top border official says that he's confident in the data that they have publicly disclosed about the deaths of the migrant children. This comes after it was revealed that a 6th child has died in U.S. custody.
A local think tank suggesting combining UNM and NMSU sports. Paul Gessing with the Rio Grande Foundation says merging the teams would save taxpayers money, something UNM Athletic Director Eddie Nunez says the NCAA would never approve. Gessing says the idea is mostly a statement on putting education over athletics.
Looking ahead for you this morning, the EPA will begin cleanup of wastewater from dozens of old mines in southwestern Colorado. The cleanup comes after a 2015 wastewater spill near the Silverton, and this is into the rivers in Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. The spill was inadvertently triggered by an EPA contractor crew.
We're looking ahead for you. Starting this weekend, community swimming pools in the metro will open their doors for the season. Bernalillo County, along with Rio Rancho pools and spray parks, will open tomorrow starting at noon. For pool hours and admission costs, we do have that information for you on our website that's always on KRQE.com.
The animal kingdom's best dressed birds are going to be getting used to their new home at the biopark this morning. You will not be able to see the penguins just yet, but biopark officials say they're hoping to have them on display at the Penguin Chill exhibit by early July. It takes at least a few weeks for them to acclimate to their new environment.
A new scooter company officially zooming into town this morning. The e-scooter company Zagster and Spin will be hitting Albuquerque pavement with the ribbon cutting ceremony today at Civic Plaza at 10 a.m. Scooters and helmets will be available to test out on site. People will be able to get discount codes at the event as well.
A 10-year-old Albuquerque girl is raising money to get to Belgium. This is all to compete against the best BMX racers in the world. Back in March, Teo Taylor qualified to be part of the USA team for the 2019 BMX World Championships in Belgium. It's a chance that she admits that she's a little nervous about. If you would like to help out, we posted a link at alwaysonkRQE.com.
On to new news for you this morning. Facebook continues to wipe out spam accounts. The company says it's removed 2.2 billion fake profiles in just 3 months. Facebook says a lot of them come from automated attacks, and technicians are usually able to delete them just minutes after they've been created.
The Duke City Gladiators, they're going to be back in front of their fans tomorrow night. The Gladiators have been on the road for more than a month now. They're going to be facing off against the Texas Revolution. It's all taking place at Tingley Coliseum. Game time is 6:05 p.m. Kristen.
Time now for a check on your Friday morning commute. Nothing major to tell you about. No crashes or accidents to avoid at this hour. And we've got our news tracker out this morning. As you can see, he's moving pretty smoothly as well. We'll, of course, keep eyes on this situation for you throughout the morning.
Burger King is helping graduates pay off their student debt. Their new program, dubbed Whopper Loans, runs through June 6th. All you have to do is make a purchase on the mobile app and submit your monthly student loan payment. Twice a week, the company will give out up to $500 to 150 lucky customers.
Not to mention getting a meal in the process.
Yeah, not a bad deal.
We are taking you back 32 years ago. On this day in 1987, we had 4 different funnel clouds spotted in southeastern New Mexico. One was out near Roswell. We had another near Hagerman and 2 near Carlsbad. That was on this day 32 years ago. We take you now to the 5 facts.
At number 5 this morning, a black tie affair for the Albuquerque Zoo as the Animal Kingdom's best dressed birds finally settle into their penguin chill exhibit. You won't be able to see them just yet, though. Biopark officials were hoping to have them on display by the end of spring. They're now shooting for early July. They say it can take about 3 weeks to 2 months for them to acclimate to their new environment.
At number 4, a controversial bill tasking drivers in crashes to pay for the cleanup of some accidents is revised this morning and will eliminate some of the crash expenses. According to the Journal, the new version would allow AFR to bill for the use of hazardous material only when fees top $1,500. Now, drivers will not be billed if heavy equipment is used to extract people. The ordinance requires City Council approval.
At number 3, warming up into the weekend with 80s expected Saturday, Sunday here in Albuquerque. Winds will be lighter today, but they will return tomorrow. Breezy on Saturday, stronger winds Sunday. Eastern New Mexico will be looking at the risk of some strong to even severe storms. That's this afternoon through Monday afternoon. Cooler temperatures to start next week.
At number 2 this morning, the city is fighting the reinstatement of an Albuquerque firefighter accused of stealing a co-worker's underwear. They are disputing the ruling that gave AFR 11-year veteran Mario Montoya his job back after his wife found the underwear in his truck. Montoya was fired for theft and sexual harassment, but got his job back after arguing that he found the pair of underwear and kept them to keep the female firefighter to avoid embarrassment.
Number 1 now, state police will continue helping Albuquerque police crack down on crime. There are 50 state police officers working on this surge. 2 weeks in, and state police say the extra presence is already helping. Police say they've made more than 5,000 contacts with people in the metro, including 250 arrests. The officers arrived after the shooting death of UNM baseball player Jackson Weller. Officials say patrol efforts are focusing on southwest and southeast Albuquerque and central. Their presence has not come without controversy, though. 1 week ago, 2 officers were involved in police shootings on opposite sides of the city.